Happy New Year, my lovely subscribers. It's me, Marion here. I wish to wish you a Happy New Year to everyone. My name is Marion. I come from Rift Valley. Rift Valley is located at northwest of part of Kenya. That's where the Kalenjin community comes from, because I come from Kalenjin tribe or Kalenjin community. We are like about 9 tribes in Kalenjin. So I come from one of it called the Marakwet. But our town is actually Eldoret. That's the big town where Kalenjins are coming from. It's called Eldoret. So I'm going to share my journey, life journey with you guys, because life is about journey. So I will call it part 1 of my life story. Yeah. So I will start from the year which I was in college. That is in 2012. I trained as a teacher. So in that time, I was waiting for my final exam. For teachers don't do internal exams, they do national exams. So I was to do my national exams, but I came to realize I was pregnant 3 months of my daughter, which is now 12 years. In Kalenjins, when you are lucky to be in university or college, actually, they count you like a very successful girl. And you don't, if you get pregnant on the way, you feel like you will be a laughing stock in the village and your parents won't be happy at all. So when I just learned like I was pregnant of someone that I've never dated, I didn't date for long, like just got this girl and then got pregnant. I was just still innocent anyway. I was around 20 years at that time. So when I realized I was pregnant, it was a shock. But I could get advice from my classmates, like, oh, you can just afford the baby, you can blah, blah. But I feared death. I say, no, I can't do that. I don't want to die. I rather get the baby than die. So I couldn't take that advice from any of them. So there's this one girl, one sister of mine. We are 7 in our family, 5 girls and 2 boys. So I have one sister that we are so close together. So I had to tell my sister the story, and she was like, okay, you finish the exam, then we'll talk about it. And then I told her, don't tell our parents, they will get mad to me, especially my brother was educating me. So I did my exams and then I finished. Now I had to trick this guy because we were not close. I couldn't imagine if I was pregnant. So I didn't tell him by phone that I was pregnant. So I said, oh, I'm doing my exams, I'm finishing, I'm coming back home in this date and blah, blah, blah. And he said, okay, now he doesn't know I'm pregnant because I don't know how you will react on the thought, you know. So I said, I'm coming home. So can I see you before I go back to my village? And they say, okay, you can pass by. So I met him and I said, but day before I go home, can I just say hi to your mom? Because I just feel like knowing your parents. And then he said, okay, I can take you to my mom. My plan wasn't to see his parents because he was not in love at all. I wanted to tell the mom that I'm carrying the baby of her son, because if this guy was just denied the pregnancy, at least the mom will be aware that someone is carrying their baby. So I met the mom because she was a teacher. I met the mom, then we talked. Then I said, okay, I'm blah, blah, and I'm carrying your son's baby. And they say, oh, it's okay. I say, I told her, but I fear to tell your son. Could you just tell him? Then she said, okay, I'm going to tell him. She went, told the son accepted. And then I told her, I'm not going home because now I've just come from school, I'm staying with my friend. I'm not going home. And not my parents doesn't know anything about this one. But my sis knows. So I have to go stay with your son, because I'm not going on with pregnancy. He will not allow me. I'll be a laughing stock in the village. It's an embarrassing thing to our community. Then the son now accepted to take me in, but she said the son is staying with the 2 cousins in one small house. So he has to look for a house, a small house. And actually he went to look for a house. Then he found a small manhood of 800 shillings. And he asked me, are you okay with it? I said, okay, we can just stay there because I have no option. I'm not going home. I'm not staying with my friend. So I moved him to an 800 shilling house. That is in the year 2012. Okay. So we stayed in that Madwood house with him when I was 6 months pregnant now. I saw like, I'm not happy. This is not the life I want, actually. I'm starting it partly. Because the same had with houses we were having in the village. So where have I changed it? Nowhere. I'm still staying like my mom. And I went to school to change my life. So I went to look for a work like in town. So I find a work in a place called Family Care. It's a mentorship program run by NGOs for youth. It's a youth program mentorship. So they took me in. Then I started working when I was 6 months pregnant. The first salary I saw it not bad. It was around 11,500. So because I was living in a house of 800, I can change this one. I told him I'm not going to keep back in this life, in this house, motherhood house. Yeah, I need to just change my life a little bit. So we moved to 1-bedroom house, which was I was paying 6,500 out of the 11,000 that I was paid from where I was working now. So we moved to him. We stayed there for some period of time. After my daughter done, I came back to the new house now. When my daughter done 2 years, 7 months, things are worsening every day. There's nothing easy for me. No. Now I'm the one I'm providing everything in the house. The guy said, oh, this lady has work to do. So even the taxi thing that he was doing, he was not giving me anything like pay rent or do shopping for the kids or for the child or shopping, you know. So I did everything for my home. So we stayed there when my daughter was 2 years, 7 years. I had to look for a school. So the nearest school was a Catholic school run by nuns from Nigeria. It's called Assumption Catholic School. It was a nice school. So I took my daughter there. Remember, my salary is only 11,500. So I'm paying school fees with the same money and I'm paying a rent. So I talked to sister my situation and she understood. The sister understood me. So they took my daughter in, and now I was driving her every morning, picking her in the evening. I was taking her by my back. I was carrying her on my back because I had no money to pay an house car. I don't have money to pay the school bus because the money is little for me to just plan all these things. So I was carrying her on my back. When I come back in the evening, I pick her from school. So I remember when women say, oh, why are you frustrating a young girl like this? I'm not taking school, you're a very small child. Even if she doesn't know how to talk well, I say, it's okay, she will pick up on the way, you know. Because they couldn't know what I'm going through. Yeah. They don't know my life. They think things are always okay. There's nothing okay until someone tells you. So someone can be showing you happiness, but she's not happy. So we stayed like that for some while. I got pregnant again in 2015. Yeah. So I had to take another decision of looking for another bigger green pastures to get more money salary than where I'm earning now. So I managed to get another job in an insurance company. So I was paid a little bit higher than where I was. So we moved to another house now, a flat house of 2 bedroom of 12,500 shilling. So when I moved there, I'm still doing everything on my own. I'm almost giving birth to another baby doing this thing, and someone's asked, there's no change with this guy. There's no change, nothing. Like he was like not responsible at all. School fees, nothing. There's nothing he was doing to me. So we stayed in that flat for 12,500 for a while. 2018. That's why I see it's enough. Now it's like I'm getting tired of this one. I've tried so much to give him a room to change. We've talked several times. To get something out of this guy is skills. You have to quarrel to get even a bread out of him. It was not easy for me. So where now the pain came to like, okay, it's done. It's when I labored now. When I could labor, I was in labor of my son. That's around 8 p.m. So when I was in labor, then it took me to hospital, to deliver in hospital. Shockingly enough, he left me at the gate because there is this woman who phoned him that she wanted to be picked up drove to home. I don't know from where to where. And then I asked it, who is that? She said, no, it's a very important client. I have to go now. You have to work from here, but you are okay. Are you okay? I said, yeah, I'm okay. Because which answer could I give someone who knows I'm in labor? Laboring is a horn, baby, asking me if I'm okay. They say I'm okay. So the guy did a very sharp U-turn at the gate. Yeah. Leaving me with the cage man. Then the gate man asking me, who is that? I said, oh, this is just a taxi man. He was just driving me here. So I'm okay. They said, no, but you are so in labor. So the guy grabbed my hand and took me to the doctor's room. So when I reached there, before even I finished saying my names, blah blah, I just stood up and my water ruptured. And when my water is out, next things my baby comes out. So they realize I'm just want to give back. So they rushed me to the next room. Okay, so it was full already because it's a public hospital. So the room was already full of women waiting to give birth. So they took off the first woman on the first bed, and I was late. Like, this one is ready to give birth. You have to wait. Just drop out of the bed. Then I just went and they gave birth. So I gave birth around almost 11 p.m. I tried after birth. Now after giving birth, I tried to call to phone the father. The guy was already off. Switch the phone off. I tried until midnight. The guy still off. I phoned the mom. His mom said, oh, I'm not around. I'm traveling to Nairobi. I'm going for some celebration because it's November. Okay? It was 20th of November. I said, okay, now there's no one. So I hope okay, I can call my family. Now I called my big brother. So he picked the call and I explained everything to him. I said, okay, I'm coming tomorrow. So I went back tomorrow home. I stayed there. But since that day, the guy bought out of my heart. I was trying to learn how to laugh, but you will never learn how. There's nothing like going to school to learn how to laugh. If you don't love the guy, you don't laugh. So because I was trying to make people to see I'm in a relationship, I have a man, okay, I have to make my kids happy to be seen with the both parents are there. I was sacrificing my happiness. So for any woman who watching outside there, if you're going through shit in life, through pain, just because of your kids, remember you can do alone as a woman. Walk away out of toxic relationship. Don't kill yourself. Don't frustrate yourself. You can do it outside there alone without that man. As long as you're not happy, you don't force things to happen. Now, so for me, I made that decision. No, it's enough. I can do it anyway. I've been doing it for some while alone, so I can do it more even when I'm just without him, because he was just a pain to me. So I made a decision when my son was 2 years to relocate from Eldoret to Coast. That's after I've discussed with my manager that I need a transfer. I need to go away. I need to go work somewhere else. I don't want to be here. It was a decision. It wasn't easy. No, it was hard. And that time my daughter was doing her end exams to go to another class. So I had to leave her with my friend, pack my 3 suitcases with my son, and then leave my daughter, and then we lived with my son. Then I wait for my daughter to finish exams, and then she will come with someone. So part 2 of my story will be soon. Stay tuned. Bye, you guys.